So I just moved the wire to the pigs, and I'm going to show you the power of food for these guys. Hopefully we can get them into this new little area, and I'll show you what that area is. We're giving our piggies a new little area to eat. The chicken coop has got to go. Actually, it was a chicken tractor, but it's got to go. It did its purpose. It provided a nice little shelter for our growing chicks, but they're ready to go. Let's see if this works. Feed. Come on, piggies. Come on. The pigs are smart, but that wire is still an imaginary barrier for them, even though it's gone. As you can see, I need to clean all this up. This grass ain't growing here, so we're gonna have to reseed all of this, and we need to have a better method of or a better area for them to get their feet on, because this is dead. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. See how long it takes for them to see. They won't cut. I mean, it's gone. It's not there anymore. Uh-oh. There we go. There it is. It's always the fat one that look at the other ones. And then I bet you it's gonna be the little ones. Assault the bigger one. They're not. They don't want to. They're afraid they're gonna get hit. But once they figure out that wire is gone and it was moved, see. Come on, guys. There you go. See? There you go, Gina. That's my baby girl right there. Come on, Salt. Don't be scared. There you go, girl. There you go. Those littles, they're trained. They're trained real good, but that little boarling back there will be crying the whole time because the wire's there. The wire's there. No, dude. The wire's not there no more. Come on. Be all right. Come on, Cassie. Come on, Cassie. Look, feed. Come on, girl. There's no wire. Come on. Come on, Cassie. You can do it. Girl, you've already passed the little barrier. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. She don't trust it. It's gonna hurt your nose. Look at Salt eating all the food over here. You're gonna miss out, girl. Well, there it is. So again, we're trying to give them a little bit more grass. We ran our meat birds here. It's beautiful grass. So last year there was a bunch of those yellow weeds here. We ran the chickens here, all of this area right here, and there's a lot less of the weeds. Some good thick grass here. So we're gonna keep rotating chickens in here, and then the goal is for us to reseed this. We got some bales of hay coming in. This it'll be in the fall when I do it, but this pasture right here where the pigs are at now is gonna be shut down. We're gonna let it rest all winter, and we're just gonna seed it, overseed it, and just, you know, pray to God that it comes back. And again, having the proper seeding for these pigs and make sure that they got the right vegetation is going to go a long way, because these are kunekune pigs. They are pasture pigs, and this is what I feed them twice a day for all of these guys, which they don't get a lot of feed. She needs to be getting more feed because she's a different breed, and she's about 4 months old now. Those guys are still back over there. But Gina She's a cross breed between a Hereford and Gloucestershire, and I want her to get bred by our big boy over there, and then we're gonna hand her off to somebody else. Ideally, the mix that I'm gonna create with her, it's the IPP. Well, the IPP is already created, and again, it's a combination between a kunekune and two large breed pigs. But I've always wanted that particular cross, the Gloucestershire and the Hereford. That's always been my preference. And again, her breed cross she's a pasture pig, and she doesn't rut. Now, again, they got their little wattle pool over there, and if it doesn't rain here in the next couple of days, I'll get the tractor bucket, fill it up with water, and then just go dump it in there. I've got to get the tractor in there and mow that, because there's no way I'm gonna do that with my push mower, and we don't have a riding mower, we have a tractor, so that's what we're going to use. But I thought I'd showed you guys that this little wire here, it keeps the pigs in. So the plan is, the truck doesn't belong here, but because we unload a lot of feed, this is where my wife left it. But we're gonna keep pushing this wire around this way. All right, that was kind of cool. So we're actually gonna bring that wire straight this way. These rabbit tractors, we're not using them right now, so I'm just gonna put them up, and then they're gonna have all of this area right here. And again, they're gonna clean up. I don't have to mow, so they'll be eating some of this grass. I'm gonna take the other wire that's gonna go here, and then it's gonna go straight to their shelter area. So we're just gonna bring a line, come straight this way, and then we're moving that solar power charger right here. It's pretty much right here. So this is going to be their little square area, and let them clean all that up. We're going to give this area a rest, and what I'm going to do afterwards, Bertha's got her own little pen. We're going to open that pen up and let everybody go in there, and then from there I'm going to open up the back pasture. So we got a couple more pastures back there where they're going to get some more grass during the summer until we get into September, and then we're going to figure something out. So she was taken in with our boar over there a couple of days ago, so hopefully she's bred. We're going to try her again in about 3 weeks, take her over there, and if nothing happens, then we know she's bred. So she'll be due in October, and he's about to go into the rotisserie. Curly is going in 3 weeks to the processor, and I've got this little boarling. He's going to go into the rotisserie. That's Cassie. She'll get bred next year, and then Gina will get bred next year. And then after she has her babies, I want to keep one of hers for us, and then the rest will either be sold or freezer. And then there's another little boarling. I think that's the other little boarling. No, that's not a little boarling. Littlefoot is here somewhere. I think that's Littlefoot right there. So we got Littlefoot right there, and then that's the other little boarling. So he's intact. He's not. He's missing one testicle. He's got a hernia. This wire is probably the best thing that we can have around for our pigs right now. They get tested early in their stages of piglet stage, but then once they get hit a couple of times, they don't want none of it. It took Gina about 2 months roughly to finally figure out that, you know what, I don't want to mess with it anymore. It hurts too much. So she would just go right through it. And plus, this is where she got fed, so But I think a lot of that had to do with her being accepted into the, I call it the pig clan, into the clan, into the herd. And it took a while for her to get accepted, but she finally got accepted. And that was only after we brought that little guy. Once we brought that little guy, they started beating him up. And again, it's just, I don't want to, it's not survival of the fittest, but it's definitely, there's a there's an there's stages of these guys and who's the boss. Bertha was the boss at one point, and then Pepper took over. And that guy, he just wants to get fed. But look, guys, this is what I'm talking about. And again, our pigs eat grass. This is the reason why we raise these guys. They thrive. Pasture pigs is one of the best things for a small homestead. I recommend these guys to everybody. Again, it's not your typical breed of pig that's going to get to 400, 600 pounds. You know, plus a lot of people don't let them get that heavy when they're going to the processor anyway. One, it's a large animal and it's going to cost you. Obviously, a lot of these processors do it by the hanging weight. So the heavier the animal, the more it's going to cost you. And those different breeds of pigs, yes, they're amazing. You get a lot of bacon, you get a lot of meat. But it's also going to cost you to feed them. As long as we maintain our pastures and we have decent grass, look at them. That's it. I mean, she's going on 2 years, y'all, and the amount of feed that we've given her is nowhere near what we would on a large breed pig. Kunekunes are definitely your small homestead pig, and I highly recommend it. Jean is definitely a large breed pig, but she has adapted well to this pasture. She doesn't go around digging no holes. She's got her little wallow. Huge wallow, actually. It's a community wallow.